Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Back here with Suikoden 1 HD Remaster. This is Chapter 3, aka the Gate Rune. And when we last left off, we were pretty close to beating the game. I know we were talking about, planning this for later, but I thought, I maybe at best have like an hour more to do. So I figured we would just sit down and do it out. So that's where we're at right now. I did a little bit of research off screen. I know who I'm missing. The only one I'm not sure about is Leon. I'm not sure if I can still get him or not, but we'll see. But we'll get all the others first. And then we'll go into Gregminster and clear out Gregminster. I'm not going to revisit a lot of the other places. There's just nothing there for us, obviously. Alright. So, first things first. Let's go back to Necklord's castle. There's a character here who I always seem to forget because I never want to come back here. But he's all the way at the top in Necklord's room, hidden away to the side of it. So we'll run up here and go get him real quick. I'll fight anything along the way, even though I really don't need to. I don't need the potch, I don't need the experience. But thankfully with the speed up, it's, the encounters are maybe 5 seconds at best. Maximum maybe 15. So, not too worried about getting into encounters. I'm surprised. I got the dodge on that too. I didn't even take any damage. I thought for sure. Once I seen the line up there and I started the auto, I was like, I'm gonna take damage. Not that it matters, but you know what I should have brought with me though? An escape talisman. That would have been smart. I need to go this way. I gotta think about where to go for a second there. Obviously, I'm going to heal before we do Gregminster, so I'm not too worried about the damage I took there. There he is. I thought if I pursued Necklord, I'd be able to find Uber. That said, I never expected anyone to be capable of taking that vampire down. The Liberation Army, so you're going against the Imperials. Alright then. From what I've heard, he's now part of the Imperial Army. Pismarga. Alright. Yeah. The long run back out. Like I said, it would have been great if I had thought ahead and brought a escape talisman. It's all good. It's funny because it still has the same music, but it's a lot more peaceful when it's daytime in the background. Not even peaceful, I guess, but a lot less atmospheric. Alright. And that's the last time I'll be there. So, the next place we're gonna go... Make our way out here. We'll go back to the home base, obviously, and then I'm gonna go to the northern checkpoint. At last, the time has come to deliver a crushing blow to the tyrannical Imperial Army. We must lend our aid to the Liberation Army. Hurry, Sancho. Yes, master. Ready? Charge! Who the devil are you? Can't you see we're in a hurry? The Liberation Army desperately awaits our help. We must make haste to Moravia Castle. But master, what is it, Sancho? This person. Yes, out with it, Sancho. He's Commander Joshua, leader of the Liberation Army. Good heavens, please excuse my rudeness. My name is Maximilian. I'm the former commander of the now disbanded Knights of Maximilian. My final quest, I wish to aid the Liberation Army. Please, I implore you, allow me to join your ranks. But please consider my master's request, I beg you, sir. You have my gratitude. Please witness my final hurrah. How wonderful, master. It's those two done. Let's go Kirov next. Taste this stew. It's exquisite. Is it this one? It's this one. Maybe it's not this one, it's the one in the other house then. No, it has to be that one. Oh my, you've gone and tasted all my stews. Only someone special could appreciate the taste of my work. Leader of the Liberation Army? No wonder, it all makes sense now. Very well, let me join you. Must have joined us. I only tasted the one stew. We're supposed to be tasting both of them, but that's fine. Let's jump in the boat here. This next one is basically a roll of the dice. We have to go to Rykon. Check the inn here, and he should be inside. Now, I don't know if I have to reload the map. Oh wow, that's hilarious. First try. What the hell are you staring at? Something unusual with the way I look? Lead the Liberation Army, eh? Impressive. I'm just passing through these lands. Not that I have any particular destination. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a clue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Alright then, I'll give you a hand. It's Clive. Now the last person. We'll see if we can recruit Leon still. I think I might be able to. Kaleka. The unfortunate thing is it spawns us at the top of Kaleka, so... My, how the Liberation Army has grown. Tell Matthew I'm impressed. He said his name was Leon? Leon Silverberg? I have a letter written here. Will you deliver it to him? Matthew's letter. I can obviously still go get him. which is nice because that's the last person. Kleka. I also did find out too with that battle with Teo, Pawn and Teo, if you level up Pawn, he won't instantly die. But so I guess that's kind of on me. Letter from Mathayu. So he's asking for my help, is he? I'm willing to use whatever I can to win this war, even you. Mathayu, I know you don't trust me, yet still you seek my aid? You're right, I don't trust you. Even now I still have my suspicion about you, but I do trust your strength. Please, lend us your strength, I beg you. You bow to me? Very well, though I never expected to fight us alongside you ever again. Alright. Go back to the home base, offload, and then we'll head back to Gregminster. Can't remember. I think the shops are open in Gregminster. So maybe I should check it out, but we'll do all of our stuff here first anyways. The only thing I have is just this urn to get appraised. Blue dragon urn. It's actually something we never did. I should probably show that off. We've never actually used the bath. Well, there's more spots than I thought. It's just kind of weird. Because it makes it seem like those are windows in the background, right? But I can hang stuff there. So I'll place 2 more items in there. I don't think I have a nameless herb. What? I don't think I have a nameless urn in there yet. Put another hextall. Oh, I can't put the nameless urns in there? Maybe I can only have one. You know, if they're absolutely trash, then I'm just gonna get rid of them. We'll put the last hextall in there that I have. There. Very exquisite. Um... I want to see if he has anything, because he shouldn't. Awesome. All right, let's head to Gregminster then. Crazy how Victor had the most health for the longest time and now he doesn't. Part of me too. Orcs are strong. I'm gonna take a little bit of a detour because part of me really wants to go ping the last two locations on the map. It only seems right. Because we did ping Mount Saifu and Rockland. The only two places we have left are Mount Tigerwolf, the actual Mount Tigerwolf, and can't remember what it is up there. It's gonna bother me now. Whatever that location is all the way at the top. Was it Secret Factory? Might be Secret Factory. No, it was just a town, right? Sarity? Sarity, that's what it was. Thankfully, traversing this doesn't take too long. And I can always warp back out once we get to Sarity. Apparently this place is just infested with giant snails. Wonder if there's anyone actually here. Nope. I knew there wasn't going to be any characters, but I just wanted to know if there was like a temp. We're almost out of here. All right. Ninja Masters. It's funny how the overworld, even over here, has the tougher enemies now, but the other places don't. All right. I didn't pick anything up, right? Yeah, I didn't. Which even to that extent too, I'm wondering if I should top up a medicine. Use the medicine and then save the I think I'll buy an extra round of Mega Medicine for everyone. Because then I can use all the medicine to heal up before the fight, and then in the fight we can use the water rune from Kirkus. guess I can move this too. Hold on. Yeah, get this out of my way here. Alright, we're gonna take a look around here. Definitely. Ah, welcome. Thinking of shopping here? Don't do it, you'll get swindled. It's the same dialogue he gave us the first time around. See, I thought there was better armor. Okay, so we want silver hats for everyone, which will give HP upon each turn. The unfortunate part is I know Cleo I can't. I'll buy an extra one with Kirkus. And then Earth Shield to Valerie. Valera. Keep calling her Valerie. Silver hat. And that Earth Shield. Alright. That's that. I'm not gonna actually check. I just wanted to see if there's anyone in here. Go over to the inn, we'll save. It's locked. Interesting. We will not save there then. We won't go past go. We won't collect $200. None of that stuff. You know, thinking about it now, this run actually had a lot of really good luck. Besides the gambling, obviously, which, you know, it's actually heavily in our favor if you're paying attention. The game's kind of more so rigged for us to win, but in terms of, like, the wheel in LaPonte's mansion, we got that first try. Clive, we got that first try. A lot of good things happened. It's locked. We did also fucking die to luck the first fight. Very first encounter, first fight. Aim guide. It's been a long time, Master Joshua. You, I remember now. You let us go at Quaba Fortress despite our piss-poor acting. Indeed, your name was Schlottenheim Reinbach III, if I recall correctly. So what do you want? We need you to step aside. I'm afraid I can't. I'm an Imperial General, after all. Don't you get it? The Imperial Army is finished. Stand aside. I'd hate to kill someone I owe a debt to. If the Imperial Army has fallen, so be it. I will not betray Emperor Barbossa. I, Inguide, swore an oath of loyalty. If I were to betray him, who would he have left? Now, Master Joshua, if you wish to go any further, you must do so over my dead body. This poor fool. Alright. I'm just gonna pull out all the stops because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna turn, go home, and then we'll use Fog of Deception too. I'm not sure if that'll actually do anything to him. I did 1500 damage, solid. $789, that's not too bad. Damn, I missed that. Did Flick and Cleo use their ability together? They must have. That's what that was then, okay. I don't know if I can use it just to bring him back from the dead. Like in combat. I know I can use it out of combat to bring him, like to res someone back. Yeah, okay, it was, they use their abilities at the same time. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. Okay. See, I'm a lot less worried doing this fight because I know that I have Kirkus. I think 300 would be enough. I don't need... I don't need a full heal. Nice. My Emperor, I'll go on ahead. Fool, you had it all wrong. Yeah, he died for the wrong cause. But just as some things are worthless even if they're right, maybe some things can be worthwhile even if they're wrong. Alright. Quickly run back home, heal. I would just use the inn here, but apparently they're closed for the day. I'm just gonna rest though, I'm not gonna bother saving. Figured we'd have a look around first. Alright, this is it. Don't get scared now. Okay, I was just about to pick that up. There is a detour we want to do. It's here. So I was told that I want to put this on Humphrey if I'm going to do anything else. So this is the last time I'm going to leave and come back, I promise. But apparently if you put this on Humphrey, then when we play Suikoden 2, he'll have that equipped. Fourth floor. I need some characters carried over. I didn't know Humphrey was in the I'll just take out Kirkus for now. I didn't know Humphrey was in the second game as well. Go to the first floor so I can sell this. I'll be honest, I kind of like to not having Jabba around. And I could just kind of run straight to here, but with Jabba I have to go all the way around. Alright. That's it. That's the final time we come out of Gregminster, I promise. Unless something horribly, horribly wrong happens, but I can't foresee that. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make my life as easy as possible. Not that I can't handle these 4 guys, but why even fight them when I have insta-kills, right? Like, even the single enemies too, I should just be using the insta-kills on. Okay, this I'm definitely going to. If I remember correctly, there is something that survives an insta-kill though, and I'm not sure if it's the Colossus. I could be completely wrong though, but I'm pretty sure there's something that can survive through it. Who knows, I might just be full of shit, but I swear I have faint memories of something surviving. I was like, why am I missing? But it's because he leveled up. But I'm not gonna run it all the way out just to refresh their 1 magic spell slot. Because I was like, why does Flick have now a second use of his level 4 magic? I can't tell you how nice that is. Oh, the double speed on that. Even the triple speed. I'll use Fingers of Death. I don't know if there's really... Yeah, there's not really any other spells I would want to use. I should be able to just auto this. It's crazy how slow double time or double speed feels now that there's triple speed. Stupid to say, but it's true. It's good. Free Mega Medicine. If there's still one guy left on the back row, I'll use the Fingers of Death. Guy on the right. Funny, I've been watching a playthrough of Suikoden 4. And I had played Suikoden 4. That was the only other Suikoden game I played. And I forgot that the rune in that one actually does damage to you when you use it. And I was trying to remember why I never had memories of using it. And then I started seeing that and I was like, oh, that's probably why. Guy on the right. Oops. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have to heal yet. The last fingers of death. Finger of death, I should say. I should be able to auto this and win. Damn. Actually, what I should have did too, I should have took the champion orb that's on Victor, and I should have changed it to the potch rune, or potch rune. Jesus Christ, that's not even a thing. The haziness orb, just to lower their chance of hitting us. This guy in the middle's weak. Let's heal him now. I'm just gonna kick it up to 3 times speed. Okay, guy in the far. There we go, more mega medicine. It's funny it gives me an autosave here. Honestly too, I am playing this extremely safe, but I could get away with just autoing these battles. Although I feel like I might take a little bit more damage than I'm already taking. And that 5 HP regen is like nothing. Power ring. Defense 14, boost strength. I don't think there's anything. What am I doing? Yeah. Gonna make a second save file. Should be fine. Let me check down here first. I'm not sure if there's anything here. Yeah, I thought so. Horned helmet. 35 defense. Give it to Valerie. She's gonna be our tank in this fight. Actually, let me go back and save after I got that chest. 69,000 potch. Alright, so... Never mind. Hold that thought. I remember this thing in the background being annoying. Echidna. Well, none of us are level 60, but... Let's use some of the Mega Medicine here. God, this is a long hallway. Alright, here it is. I do have to say, this is more epic in original version because it's not like daybreak. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime when you come up here. Maybe it's not intended to, but it looks like nighttime when you come up here. Well, Joshua, commander of the Liberation Army, you've come so far. Come, look at my garden. The flowers are in full bloom. Beautiful, is it not? And yet, it is all that remains of my empire. Joshua, with my own hands, I will protect this garden. I will defend the last piece of my empire to the bitter end. Dragon King Sword, give me your strength. Yeah, we're in for it here. It's been so long, I don't remember which head does what. Because one of the heads heals. I'm actually not going to speed up this battle either. We'll make it last. I do feel pretty good about this fight though. There's that combo again. So I don't think fire does any damage to them. I'm gonna try and we'll see. Because I'll know for sure. It was either fire or lightning that doesn't do damage, but I'm obligated to think it was the fire. Only did 300 damage. Okay, the one on the right didn't take any fire damage that time. That was a hefty hit. Use my final judgment, last cast of final judgment on the middle one. Explosion again, and let's use Flood of Kindness. Trying to counteract the AoE with AoE healing. And who knows, maybe the Necklord fight would have been a bit better if I had Kirkis or someone with a water orb on me, but I still think the Necklord fight's as tough as this one. And the only reason it's not tougher is because these things have a lot of health. But this thing should be dead soon. Let's cast Black Shadow because it's good AoE. Anything less than 300 though I'm not going to cast. I'll see what this does anyways. If it's less than 300 I won't cast it again. Okay, it was more. And obviously Chloe's been putting in AoE damage too. Just not on the right side. Okay, that one's gone finally. So I'm going to work on the right side next and then target the middle. I'm gonna leave my Flood of Kindness for now because I can survive another AoE attack. Let's use Drops of Kindness on Victor. Telling you that Falcon Room. So the middle one's a lightning. It's not too bad, but I will use my okay. Start going in. Still got 2 more casts. It's at least doing damage to the middle one, so I'm okay with that. Let's use Flood of Kindness. Try to stay topped up here. Good hit. It's fine. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't. Good crit. Another good crit. This is going to be at least 700 here. 800, nice. It has to be close to death. I barely did anything. I might just use Drops of Kindness of Valerie and go from there. Alright, last Dancing Flames. Alright, that was that one on the end done. And thankfully, the fire hits this thing and it does damage, right? So. So one in the middle shouldn't last much longer. Maybe like 3 turns max. You know what? I will use it. Because it's a guarantee at least 300. We'll use the last Flood of Kindness. If I have to, I can start pulling Cleo. For healing as well. I have enough damage output between the 3 front line and myself. Okay, I was gonna say I don't have any more. I could have looked at the top right though. Did choose the right one, right? Yeah, Drops of Kindness. Did I use the Fog of Deception? I think I did. That was that. There you have it. And the party's gonna... Oh, I'm gonna be healed anyways. Ah. Your Majesty. Ah, Kasim. You've changed, Your Majesty. Why? We believed in you. Kasim, I miss the days we fought together side by side. You were misled by that woman, that Windy. Barbarossa, oh my, you've already lost? So much for the Golden Emperor. How dare you insult the Emperor? Oh, don't be silly. Your Majesty. Haha, now it's your turn, Joshua. The Empire has fallen, but your Soul Eater is still mine. Give it to me now. Well, why do you spurn me, Soul Eater? You control life and death, devour souls. Don't you see we are meant for each other? Together we can take out revenge on this wretched world. And yet you reject me. You, the most cursed of runes. Even you refuse to accept me. Stop. That's enough, Windy. What are you doing? I'll destroy you with my magic. It's no use, Windy. The sovereign rune of my Dragon King's sword wards off any form of magic. Even that of the Gate Rune. But you said the Black Rune. I lied. What are you doing, Barbarossa? I loved you. Liar, you only loved the part of me that reminded you of her. That's not true. I wanted to erase the sorrow that lies deep within your eyes. The sorrow of one shunned by others. I loved you, but that was a mistake. My one and only mistake, and it cannot be forgiven. Please don't do this to me. Barbarossa. I have only myself to blame for the loss of my empire. Joshua, what brave new world will you build in its stead? Emperor Barbarossa. Please, Emperor. Your Majesty. Farewell. It's the end of the Emperor. Yes, and the end of the Empire. This palace isn't going to hold much longer. We better escape. Emperor Barbarossa. Run, this place won't last much longer. We'll be right behind you. Your Majesty. Our escape sequence now. It's those Liberation Army dogs. Don't let them out if you're alive. Joshua, I'll hold them off. You go on ahead. Don't be ridiculous, Victor. This country still needs you, Joshua. As for me, whatever arises from the ash of the Empire, I won't be much use to it once it's done fighting. Look, it'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Flick, take care of Joshua. Let's go, Commander. He's doing it all for us. Now then, boys, step on up if you're ready to die. Yeah, I'll have to rip the heart from my chest before I stop fighting. To be fair, he has the Celestial Sword. I mean, I don't think he's going down. And he may or may not be in the second game. Ooh, careful, you fool. Joshua, Odessa chose you. She chose you to rebuild this country. No way I'm letting you get killed here. I never hear the end of it when I see her in the afterlife. Go, Joshua. Finish what we're waited for so long. What Odessa fought and died for. Hurry, go. I can't leave you here. Don't worry, Victor and I will be right behind you. Don't you die here, Flick. It's a little early for me to go see Odessa again. Our union can wait until I prove my worth. Where's Joshua? He went on ahead. Now we can fight our heart's content. Yeah, too bad it's you I'm fighting alongside. Joshua fled this way. We must avenge the Emperor. Let's go, Celestial Sword. Jeez, work me to death, why don't you? I swear on my sword, Odessa, you shall not pass. He said the line. Look, we won. I can't believe it. We won. Yes, the Empire has finally met its end. We did it. We really did it, Sylviana. Kirkus. It's finally over, Master Joshua. Look, Tinger, we won. We defeated the Empire. Ow, 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 quit pulling me so hard. Oh, so sorry. Guess that means Black has been avenged. It's over. Hey, old man, glad you got to be a part of all this before kicking the bucket. Quit calling me old man. Master Liukin, those voices, have we won? Yes, that's right. I see. Master Liukin, I've long despised war. I always felt it wrong to take the life of another, no matter the reason. Yet, as a military strategist, I've been responsible for the loss of countless lives. I wonder if I made the right choice. Perhaps I should have stayed in that village, whiling away the years fishing. Well, Sir Matthew, the answer to that question... Have you fallen asleep, Sir Matthew? Rest in peace, my friend. You accomplished so very much. Joshua turned down the position of first president of the Tauren Republic and, chosen as the first president of the Tauren Republic in Joshua's place, passed away shortly after learning the Lord's Army's victory, disappeared along with Lekanat, left the Tauren Republic together with Futch without stating their destination, turned down the position of commander-in-chief, and returned to Moravia Castle to help strengthen the northern defenses, took up the position of commander-in-chief of the Republican Army, left the Republic in search of Uber, who had disappeared, died protecting Joshua in Sunir prison, became the first chairman of the Tauren Republic's Congress, gained influence as head of the Merchants Guild. Weary of battles, she still protects Teo's home to this day. Disappeared in the midst of the final battle. Became a commanding officer in the Tauren Republic Army, acting as a mediator with the village of the Elves. Refused to join the Republican Army, instead starting his own business. By the time the battle was over, he had already disappeared. Disappeared in the midst of the final battle. Appointed as the bow staff instructor in the Republican Army. Invited to join the Republican Army, but declined and left the Republic. Took off on a journey, promising he'd return as the fastest man in the world. Left for some faraway place, saying that his contract was over. Briefly returned to the Cobalt Village before departing on a journey. Devoted himself to rebuilding the village of the Elves. Spends the rest of his days watching over the graves where Barbossa and Claudia lie resting. Killed in a duel against Teo McDole. Took over commander of the Tauren Republic Navy, where she gained military renown. Began using his ship for legitimate trade, hoping to make his fortune. Turned to the village of Kaku to continue his carefree existence. Joined Angie in his new business. Now spends his day fishing leisurely on the shores of Lake Tauren, joined Angie in his new business. Having been recognized as true warrior, he set off on a journey. Joined Hicks on his journey uninvited, saying that he'd be lost without her. Appointed as commander of the Tauren Republic Border Guard. Invited to join the Republican Army alongside Varkas, but disappeared. Wherever LaPont is, she's there by his side. Turned to Kaleka to live out the rest of his days. Headed north, saying he'd found a good money-making opportunity. Set off on a journey in search of colors that represent freedom. Continued working as a rune sage in the town of Anti. Set off on a journey of training in search of powerful opponents. Having fulfilled his duty as a knight, he announced his retirement. Continues happily serving his master. Became the co-commander of the Capital Guard. Appointed as the secretary of the Tauren Republic. Put in charge of managing the Republicans' finances. Departed for a new land in search for next adventure. Returned to his fields. Returned to the Dragon Knights in order to train future generations. Returned to Klon Temple to resume his training. Dedicated himself to rebuilding Gregminster, the new capital. Lives a life of elegance in a house with a garden full of roses. Set off on a journey to collect sounds from around the world. Quit the armor business and opened a playhouse, which is a roaring success. Opened a clinic where he saves the lives of many people. Returned to Klon Temple. Having lost his position as a Dragon Knight, he set off on a journey with Humphrey. Turned to the hidden village of Rakaku. Made aware of his own ineptitude, he devoted himself to further training. Wary of worldly affairs, returned to his cave. Invited to live in the village of Rakaku. Succeeded the title of Master Blacksmith. Headed to the village of the dwarves to continue his training. Made a fortune selling his inventions. Forced her way into Taiho's house and ended up living there. That's funny. Still gallivanting around as usual. Appointed as commander of the Tauren Republic's Patrol Corps. Continued to live life in his own indomitable way. Turned to the village of Tian, where he continues to work as a shipwright. Became the Tauren Republic's first judge. Took over the position of astrologer in Lekanat's place. Became the most powerful popular dancer in the Republic and now leads a life of luxury. Turned to the domain of the Dragon Knights to resume her duties. Continues to devote himself in his alchemical studies. Departed on a journey in search of new gadgets. Set off on a journey to spread the songs of the Liberation Army to people across the land. Another teleportation blunder sent her flying off to somewhere far away. Welcome to the rebuilt village of the Elves. Turned home and received his inheritance. Left home once again, saying that adventure was calling. Serves as Warren's assistant. Started his own business with LaPont's assistant. Returned to the forest where he hunts alone and lives freely. Set off on a journey to research and write a biography of Mathayu. Appointed as the martial arts instructor in the Republican Army. Lives in a little house together with her cat, Mina. Retired as master blacksmith and passed on the title to Moose, still loves some good gossip. Turned to the Cobalt Village and became its chief. Currently working hard to become the second greatest Cobalt warrior, the greatest being Kiromimi. Continued working as the cook at Murray's Inn. Opened a restaurant specializing in stews. Gave up his trusty scythe and became a farmer. Asked to design a vault for the doors. Devoted himself to his task. Went straight and opened successful inn. Kept her childhood promise, became Kirkis's bride. Is apparently now training diligent to become a good housewife. Still lives in the town of Kaku and still enjoying playing dice. Given the task creating decorative windows for the tower on Magician's Island. Reopened her inn in Gregminster, the new capital of the Republic. It is said that the grounds of Torrent Castle are still filled with flowers to this day. Now working as a maid at Murray's Inn, but still ready to give any guest she takes a dislike to, elbow to her face. Devoted himself to design a new bath. Became gatekeeper of Torrent Castle at his own request. Set out to say in order to see the edge of the world. Vanished alongside with Gregminster's palace's treasure. Realized his long cherished ambition of owning a store of his own. A lot of reading in a short amount of time. Well, that was Suikoden 1 HD Remaster. Overall, I would say it was pretty good. You know, I liked the graphic updates they did. The quality of life improvements were nice too. A couple of things I didn't like. I didn't like the low res dice. And again, I know it was, you know, they were remastered. They didn't rebuild the game, but the low res dice, come on. Some of the portraits they redid too. I don't know. Some of the portraits are definitely not better. I think that final area, I'm pretty sure in the original game, it was a lot darker. And it just made a better atmosphere. Most of the places though were better, like the Mount Sifu cave, where you fight the Queen Ant. That cave was kind of cool, remastered, and like I said, a lot of places were too. And there's even more credits. We'll continue to let the credits roll out, obviously. Can't see it, but I got the achievement for getting the 108-star ending, obviously, and for completing Suikoden 1. As we obviously had all 108 stars. It was a good game. Do you want to save your clear data? What does that mean? Well, I just wanted to take a look. So obviously that would be this then up here. Alright. Well, close to it anyways. That's gonna be it. That is it. Yeah. Nothing else special to say or do. I'm not gonna start anything else right now. I want to close this off, obviously, so this can be its own video. I probably will come back a little bit later, streaming some more, do some door kickers too. But yeah, I do want to do Suikoden 2 HD Remaster, Dunin Unification War. If you look closely, you can see some familiar faces on the little background here. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to start that or whatnot, but I am looking forward to it. I've only played like 10 minutes of the intro, maybe, but I've never actually sat down and played it, so that'll be fun. But yeah, that's going to be it. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks to everyone that was watching, lurking. Thanks to everyone watching after the fact. This was a nice little fun series. I was glad to, redo it, replay it, get it all done proper this time, and yeah, that'll be that. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say comment down below, subscribe and share. It's what's up with the Torch. See you later. Bye.